Conan O'Brien. My first guest became a household name 25 years ago when he joined the world of professional wrestling, and now you can see him every Monday night on the NBC show American Gladiators, which is a big hit. Please welcome Hulk Hogan. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Have a seat. God.
Hey, this guy is a genius.
Oh, thank you. Please sit.
Hey,
please.
Wait, I'm not sitting down. I can't sit down. Did you guys hear him play guitar the other night? I was sitting at home. He tore it up. I mean,
that's
you're
nice.
awesome.
We had a good time. Have a seat right there.
No, I want to talk about the guitar.
I want to talk about your forearm.
This is, wait a minute.
That's my leg doesn't look like that. I'm not kidding. Look at my leg compared to his forearm. Incredible.
You know the only difference between his leg and my forearm?
What's that?
His leg's hairy.
Yeah, well, what do you do here? Let's talk about your body for a second, because that's...
Oh, stop it. Can we talk about you?
No,
no one
wants to talk.
No writers. He's running the show, doing everything himself. He's a genius. I was watching. You're awesome.
Much better with the writers. We do what we can.
Wait a minute. How many women think he should trim the beard just a little?
And how many women think I should grow it longer and carry a XXX hillbilly jug? Now let's talk about this, because we only have limited time here, Hulk, and I love your name, Hulk. I don't know how to have a body like that. I have tried. I've gone to the gym. I drank protein shakes and supplements. I had layers of fat tied around my arm.
Okay.
And I can't get a look like that. Did you always have a body like this, or is this something that you had to really work at? Like, what were you like when you were a kid?
I was very fat.
Very fat.
Never had a date in high school. Mm-hmm. Oh, stop it. No, we just ate junk and Baby Ruth bars and Pepsis and Cokes and stuff.
Right.
But like went to the beach, never took my shirt off.
Right.
So I said, I need to do something about this, brother.
See, so far you and I are on the same page. I never took my shirt off, and I still won't. My wife hasn't seen my chest. And yet it doesn't matter. I'm one of those guys that I don't bulk up, but you were fortunate. You started to get into it, and then there was this body underneath. Is that right?
Well, I never really exercised that much. I played music back in the day, and that was anything to avoid working a real job.
Right.
So from music to wrestling worked great.
Right.
But the thing is just training and being consistent and the diet and the whole thing. And you'd be great on American Gladiators. The energy you have.
Well, here's the thing.
As tall as you are.
Dude, that's not
and
good.
as lanky as you are.
But that's like saying
and as crazy as you are.
If it just takes energy, a squirrel would be good. I have energy, no doubt. I have an incredible amount of energy, and I jump around, but someone wouldn't they just tag me with one of those balls, and I would die. I would just die. And there'd be a little cloud of dust, and butterflies would fly away.
Well, some of the contenders aren't as big as the Gladiators, no doubt, but they have this energy, and being quicker and lighter and faster sometimes works to your advantage.
But what about the fact that I'm tall and I have a big head? You know, I have like a big head that would be an easy target. I'm like a lollipop that way.
Well, you know, there are some of the things like the joust where they have the monster Q-tips where they try to knock each other off into the shark-infested waters below.
Right.
That'd be a big target, brother.
I'd be good at that?
No, you'd be a big target, that head. Yeah.
I thought you were saying I'd be good at that, and you went way out of your way to describe something in great detail at which I would be horrible. Thanks, Hulk. We found a picture of you, and it's interesting. I don't want to go to it just yet, but I do want to describe it first because you brought up my facial hair.
Okay.
You apparently have a lot of body hair, and at one point you decided.
Do you know Harry and the Hendersons?
Yes, that was you. You were sort of you were like a Sasquatch.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm not insulting you.
No, it's true. No, it's true. It's true.
You decided to shave your hair, and you went for an interesting pattern. Take a look at this clip. This is not. You did this yourself. What was the pattern? What is that supposed to be? What were you going for there?
I was trying to find myself back then. That's when I first started wrestling back then. I actually had hair on top of my head.
But what is that shape supposed to be? Is it is it an ice cream cone? Is it a...
It was supposed to be like a tornado. but then you see, the V goes right down to my belly button, and somebody had a sexual,
okay, let's not get into that. You also, wrestlers tried different looks. Yeah. They tried different personas. You tried at one point this persona, and I don't think it was very successful for you, the later Hogan.
Wow. You're brutal.
Yeah.
And what
I
else,
love that.
what else you got?
Used to defeat your opponent and then serve him some cocoa.
Will the writers please come back?
We got a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about, and we have not scratched the surface. We'll take a little break when we come back more with Hulk Hogan. Stick around.
Can't get your love, I must stay away.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, it's cool.
I'm sitting here, I'm talking to Hulk Hogan. We were just talking about this. You were one of those guys, and I've been in this business for a long time, and there's just a handful of them. You can't hide. You are Hulk Hogan. There's no mistaking you for anybody else. When you walk through a mall, you can't just put on a hat and glasses. Nope. It doesn't work. People see this, bicycle handlebars right here, and the hair and the body, and they just know it's you.
I mean, even when I have shaved the mustache off,
right,
for one of my low-budget movies that I've done in my career, you know, the mustache, a long black wig, they'd still go, Hulk Hogan.
Right. You could dress as Little Orphan Annie, and people would say, it's Hulk Hogan dressed as Little Orphan Annie.
No, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing because, people still recognize me and they still are excited, and that's cool, man.
It's good.
It's awesome.
Well, it's working. As I said, American Gladiators is doing very well, and I got to ask you, these gladiators, I remember there was a version of the show, I believe it was maybe in the early 80s or late 70s. I don't remember too well, but these gladiators look very different, the new gladiators, than the old gladiators. We have a picture here. This guy, who is this guy? This is Titan?
Oh, that's Titan.
What, his that face doesn't even, I mean, he makes that face no matter what is happening.
Well, he was very upset about the bra that they're making him wear.
Yeah, why does he have to wear a bra? Let's talk about that.
He came to me the first day. He goes, hey, Hogan, can you help me out with the brassiere thing? I said, brother, I can't help you. It's like, if you got him, you got him.
Are you popping popcorn in there? What's happening? It looks like two kittens are having it out inside. I don't have muscles. I don't have anything that does anything there, and I should stop holding these like this. It's not helping, although it's turning you on. Is there going to be a celebrity gladiator? It seems like whenever...
There should be.
You think so? Because they always take a show that's kind of working and doing well, and then they say, add a celebrity. Soon there will be a celebrity late night with Conan O'Brien. We don't want that. What? I don't even know what that means. What are they going to do? Would you like to see a celebrity gladiator?
That'd be great. I'd love to see the police versus the firemen, like an Olympic-type gladiator. And the celebrity thing, like if you have Trump and Rosie, it'd be awesome. You know? Paris versus Britney.
Right. So people just going at it.
Britney versus Kevin.
Right. Wow. Well, I think we're already seeing that. And they're using similar weapons. When you were younger, I'm curious about you getting started out, because people look at someone like you and they think you were always this person. You were always Hulk Hogan. You, earlier in your life, were a bank teller? I can't even picture
For a short while.
I can't picture you as a bank teller.
I went to college and I couldn't get a job, when I got out of college in the late 70s. And the lady that used to be my babysitter, Leela Silverwood, was the president of Atlantic Bank. So I lasted about 2 days. It didn't work out very well. It wasn't me.
I wouldn't think so.
No.
I picture people coming up to, cash a check or something, and you're there, and you're bare-chested, and there's a obscene thing shaved onto your chest. Now, I've heard a rumor about you, and I don't know if it's true, that you, Hulk Hogan, were offered the chance to be the person who endorses the George Foreman grill, and that you turned it down.
That's a lie.
Well,
I missed the phone call.
You missed the phone call.
I would pick my...
But they called you.
Let me explain.
Oh, I don't stop when you tell me to stop.
I'll stop.
I stop when I feel I stop.
You can stop anytime.
I am powerful on my own show. No, I'm not. You'll rip my head off and scoop it out and eat guacamole out of it. But what happened? Just tell the story.
I would pick the kids up every day at school at 3 o'clock. I was always parking out in the soccer field instead of the prime spot with the soccer moms up front. Mm-hmm. And, the kids would go, Dad, how come you're always the last to pick us up on the sidewalk? So I left early, about 20 minutes early, and I packed this little cooler that you can put 4 or 5 Cokes in with ice. So I'm got the prime spot right in front of St. Cecilia's school. The kids come out, Dad, we can't believe you're right in front. First one's off the sidewalk, first one in the car. I've got a cold drink for you, too. I went home, hit the answer machine, and it was Sam Perlmutter, the guy that handled a lot of stuff for me and George. He goes, hey, Hogan, I got 2 things. I got a grill and a blender for you, So I called Sam back. He goes, well, I called you, and you weren't there, so I called George. And George took the grill.
So George took the grill.
And I got the blender.
Okay, let's talk about this. George took the grill.
The $300 million
and it made
grill.
$300 million, of which George got a big piece of, which is why he smiles constantly. You didn't get the grill, but you got the blender. Tell us about the Hulk Hogan blender.
It was a little plastic blender with a battery in it, a AA battery. You'd put 6 ounces of water, 1 scoop of protein, and when you started, it'd fart and stop. It wouldn't spin. And so I did not turn it down. I know. Thank you.
So how much did that thing make?
Not much. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Oh, no. Oh, this is Brokaw's tie. I stole it from him. Well, American Gladiators, congratulations, because this is going well.
Thank you.
You know, we never know where these successes come from. It airs Monday nights at 8 on NBC. It was really fun having you here.
He's the best. He's the best.
We'll see. Thanks so much. You're a good man. Thanks for being here. Hulk Hogan. We'll take over. Come back. Regina Hall's here. Stick around.